Listen carefully, friends. Is your life controlled by you or by your mind? Think about it. How many times have you said, "From tomorrow, I will work hard. From tomorrow, I will change. From tomorrow, I will leave fear behind." But what happened? The mind made excuses. The mind pushed you into laziness. The mind showed fear, and you stopped right there. Tell the truth. How many times has it happened that strength was in your body? The path was in front of you. Opportunities were in your hands, but still you accepted defeat. Friends, this is the real game. The strength of the body is limited, but the strength of the mind is unlimited. If your mind is strong, then poverty cannot stop you. Pain cannot break you. Failure cannot make you fall. And no matter how difficult the situations are, you can move forward. But if the mind is weak, then all the wealth, strength, and opportunities in the world will be of no use to you. Because a weak mind makes a person a slave of others' words, a slave of situations, a slave of fear, and a strong mind gives a person real freedom. Freedom to make your own decisions. Freedom to stand up even after falling. Freedom to move forward even after seeing fear. That is why Buddha said, the mind is everything. What you think you become. Think if the mind is everything, then why not make our mind as strong as iron? A mind that does not break from any criticism, does not fall from any failure, and does not stop because of any fear. Psychology also says that 90% of a person's battle is not with the outside world but within the mind. An outside enemy can defeat you only when your mind accepts defeat first. That is why soldiers keep fighting even after being injured on the battlefield. Their body is broken, but their mind says, "Not stopping yet, still alive, still have to fight." And that same mind pushes them towards victory. Now look at your daily life. You do not feel like waking up early in the morning. You keep delaying difficult work. After any failure, you consider yourself useless. All this is not weakness of the body. This is weakness of the mind. But if you want, then this same mind can become your greatest strength. Remember, the winner is not the one who has the most strength, but the one who understands his mind and makes it strong like iron. From there, our journey begins. Because when you understand the power of the mind, then the next question arises, how to make this mind so strong? What is the path? What is the fire? And what is the test that can turn the mind into iron? Friends, the biggest battles in the world are not fought with swords and guns, but they are fought inside the fortress of the mind. No matter how powerful the enemy outside is, if your mind is strong, then he can never defeat you. But if the mind is broken, then no one can save you. That is why I started this video with this thought. The mind is the real fortress. Imagine a soldier standing on the battlefield. The body is wounded. Blood is flowing. The screams of companions are echoing in the ears. But still, he is standing, fighting, because his mind is saying, it is not over yet. Victory is still left. The body can be injured. But as long as the mind is alive, a person never loses. This is the real strength. This is the iron fortress, your mind. But the question is, are we able to make our mind like this? The truth is that today, most people are prisoners of their own mind. Just think outside things, others' opinions, a small failure, or someone's taunt, All these take away our sleep. Why? Because we never learned to close the doors of our fortress. We never made the guard strong. And if the fortress is weak from inside, then any outside enemy can easily destroy it. If you want to move forward in life, then first understand your mind is your biggest shield. When the world comes to bring you down, when situations are against you, when everyone tells you that you cannot do it, still your mind will tell you, yes, I can do it. And the power of that voice will be so strong that all the negativity of the world will look small in front of it. Now, the question comes, how to make this fortress strong? Look, iron cannot be turned into a sword until it is heated in fire and beaten again and again with a hammer. In the same way, to make the mind strong, we have to go through difficulties. Failures have not come to break you. They have come to shape you. Pain has not come to defeat you. It has come to make you like iron. Next time when life gives you a challenge, do not be afraid, do not run, do not complain. Understand that your mind is being trained. People with a strong mind do not depend on others. They know that outside noise, others' words, criticism, taunts, all these are arrows from outside. But if their fortress is strong, then no arrow can pierce it. That is why saints, sages, and warriors always said, if you want to conquer the outside world, then first learn to conquer the inner world. Think about it. If the mind is weak, then even a small problem scares us. But if the mind is strong, then even the biggest difficulty cannot bend us. Take an example. History has witnessed that many soldiers have won wars despite their broken bodies because their mind remained firm. On the other hand, there are many people who are completely healthy in body but so weak in mind that they break at the smallest thing. They accept defeat. They destroy themselves. The difference is only of the mind. Friends, remember, making the mind strong is not a one-day task. It is a daily practice. Every morning, when you wake up, you decide whether your mind will control you or you will control your mind. If you make the mind your servant, then it will protect you. It will stand like your fortress. But if you become a slave of the mind, then every small thing from outside will break you. So, from today, adopt one rule in your life. Train your mind like that soldier who knows that no matter how bad the situation is, giving up is not his job. No matter how tired the body becomes, you cannot be defeated until your mind accepts defeat. And if the mind has decided to win, then no power in the world can stop you. Now think, are you ready to make your fortress strong? Are you ready to make your mind like iron by facing challenges? If yes, then start from today. Do not be afraid of the outside world. Fight the enemies inside: weakness, laziness, fear, and the habit of giving up. When you win this battle, then no power can stop you. It will be achieved, because the real victory is the one that is won inside. The biggest truth of life is that real strength is never born from comfort and luxury. Real strength is always born from difficulties, from pain, and from struggle. Just think, if iron is never put into fire, if it is never struck by a hammer, can it ever become a sword? No. Its real identity, its sharpness, its shine all come from that heat and those strikes. In the same way, a human mind also remains weak until it goes through the pain of life. And the one who learns to endure this pain is the one who can make the mind like iron. Nowadays, people look for comfort. They want luxury and get scared at the smallest difficulty. But the truth is, those who run away from every pain can never become strong in life. Because pain is the teacher that makes us strong. When life hurts you, when situations make you fall, when failure stands in front of you like a wall, do not think that the world wants to destroy you. Instead, understand that life wants to shape you. This is the moment when your mind is being heated, being struck and becoming sharp like a sword. Think, when a child learns to walk, how many times he falls, how many times he gets hurt, cries, and still gets up again and again, and slowly that same child starts running. If he was afraid of falling, would he ever be able to walk? Absolutely not. This is the rule of life. Fall, get hurt, endure pain, but stand up again. Because every injury is making you stronger. Now let us talk about emotions. Anger, fear, and worry. These three poisons hollow the mind from inside. In anger, a person burns himself. Fear cuts the wings of a person, and worry drains a person's confidence. If you let these emotions control you, then no matter how much strength you have, you will become weak from inside. But the one who controls these emotions, the one who turns anger into patience, turns fear into courage, and turns worry into faith, his mind becomes invincible. If you truly want to become strong in life, then make one rule inside yourself. I will not run away from pain. I will accept it. When difficulty comes, I will say, "Come, you are my test." When situations make me fall, I will say, "Thank you. You are making me stronger." This thinking, this habit, this practice will turn your mind into that iron sword which no one can break. Look at history. Whether it is a warrior, a sage, or a great scientist, everyone has faced pain and failure. But they learned from that pain, accepted it, and that is what made them great in front of the world. If they were also afraid of pain, then maybe no one would even remember their name. Friends, life will not be easy, and it should not be, because if life becomes easy, then you will become weak. The power inside you will come out only when you face difficulties. Remember, every time you endure pain, every time you go through a struggle, your mind becomes stronger, and that strong mind will take you where weak people can never reach. So from today, take a vow. I will control anger. I will challenge fear. I will let go of worry. And I will accept every pain, because this is the path through which the mind becomes as strong as iron. And when the mind becomes strong, then no one will be able to defeat you. No one at all. Remember, real strength always comes from pain, comes from struggle, and the one who befriends pain becomes the most powerful person in the world. The biggest illusion of life is that strength comes from the crowd, comes from the applause of others, comes from the noise outside. But the truth is, the real strength of the mind is hidden in solitude. Solitude is not a weakness. It is the gym of the mind. Just as people go to the gym to make the body strong, they lift weights, they sweat. In the same way, to make the mind strong, a person has to learn to stay alone. Just think how heavy the noise outside is. Think about the noise of media, people's words, expectations of society, criticism, comparison. All these together tire the mind. The noise outside takes you away from yourself. And when a person goes away from himself, then his mind starts becoming weak. But when a person sits alone, quietly looks within himself, asks questions to himself, meditates, then the real training of the mind begins. Many people say solitude is scary, but the truth is solitude is the place where you find your real identity. This is the place where you meet yourself, fight yourself, and win over yourself. Pay attention. The crowd only leaves you, but solitude gives you answers. And the biggest thing in solitude, a person learns to accept his defeat. We all fall in life. We lose, we fail. But the people who always stay in the crowd often try to hide their defeat. And the people who stay in solitude accept defeat. And this is the real strength, accepting defeat. When you fall and get up, when you keep trying even after failure, when you treat defeat as training, then your mind becomes strong. Remember the example of Thomas Edison. Before inventing the bulb, he faced around 1,000 failures. Just think, if after every failure, he listened to people's laughter, listened to criticism and accepted defeat, then would the world be shining with light today? No. Edison treated every failure as his training. He said, "I did not fail 1,000 times. I just found 1,000 ways that do not work." This is the gym of the mind. This is the power of solitude. Now the question is, how do we adopt this solitude in our life? It is very simple. Take out some time every day when you stay only with yourself, without mobile, without television, without noise, just with yourself. Ask yourself, who am I? Where do I want to go? What are my weaknesses? And how can I improve them? This is the exercise of the mind. This is real meditation. Friends, if you truly want to make your mind strong, then learn to stay alone. Because when you are alone, you do not fight others, but you fight the fear, laziness, worry, and negativity inside you. And the one who wins over himself, for him winning the world becomes very easy. From today, make one rule. Solitude is not my enemy, it is my teacher. I will not run from the crowd, but I will step away from it and go to the gym of my mind. There I will meditate. I will talk to myself. I will accept defeat, and even after falling again and again, I will stand up. And this habit will turn me into that person who in every situation will remain undefeated in every situation. Remember, the strength of the body is built in the gym, and the strength of the mind is built in solitude. The noise outside will always make you weak, but the inner voice will make you strong. And the one who understands this solitude accepts it and makes it his practice. His mind becomes the biggest fortress in the world. So friends, are you ready? Are you ready to turn your solitude into the gym of the mind? Are you ready to adopt that training which will lift you above every defeat? If yes, then start from today. Sit alone, meditate, talk to yourself, and see slowly your mind will become so strong that no force will be able to shake it. Because remember, solitude is not weakness. Solitude is the place where a person becomes the strongest. Just think, if physical strength was everything, then every wrestler, every athlete, every young man would always win. But does that happen? No. Because the real game is not of the body, but of the mind. The body may fall ill, bones may break, even the breath may slow down. But if the mind is strong, then a person can return even from the door of death. On the other side, if the mind is weak, then even with a completely healthy body, a person can turn life into hell. This is the real power of the mind. But the question is how to make the mind so strong. Not by comfort, not by living in luxury. The only way to make the mind strong is to challenge it. Heat it. Put it into small struggles every day, just like iron is shaped into a sword by fire and hammer. Is waking up early easy? Does taking a cold bath give comfort? Does doing a difficult task that your mind wants to avoid feel enjoyable? No. But when you accept these small difficulties, you are slowly making your mind hard like steel. These small practices are the real gym where your mind exercises every day. History has witnessed every great person achieved heights only after strengthening the mind. Think about Nelson Mandela. He spent 27 years in a dark prison cell, but his mind was so strong that when he came out, he was not a broken man, but a leader who changed an entire nation. The body was imprisoned, but the mind remained free. This is real strength. In our life, two challenges will come. Illnesses will come, failures will come, pain will come. If at that time we have made our mind a slave of comfort, then we will break. But if we have challenged it a little every day, then this same mind will become our shield. Even if illness comes, it will give courage. Even if poverty comes, it will show a path. And even if failure comes, it will ignite the fire to move forward. You have to train your mind. Every day make a promise to yourself. I will not let my mind become a slave of comfort. I will challenge it myself. Whether small or big, every day I will do one task that my mind tries to stop me from doing. This is the mantra that will make your mind hard and unbreakable like steel. Remember, the strength of the body will fade one day. Age will make your body weak. But if your mind is strong, then you will win in every situation. Because a strong body can save life, but a strong mind makes life great. Think, if someone asks you, what is real freedom? You may say, having money freedom, from job freedom, from relationships, or living life without restrictions. But is that real freedom? No. Real freedom does not come from the outside world. It comes from within, and it comes only when your mind becomes strong like iron. See, the outside world will never leave you completely free. People will talk, you cannot do it. You're wrong, you cannot do anything. Situations will also break you again and again. Sometimes lack of money, sometimes failure, sometimes losing the support of loved ones, and the biggest enemy will be fear. Fear that if I fall, what will people say? Fear that if I try and fail, my respect will be destroyed. But the one who has made his mind strong, these fears, these words, these situations cannot even touch him. A strong-minded person is not bound by anyone. No matter what people say, he walks on his own path. No matter how the situations are, he does not bend. No matter how big the fear is, he stands in front of it. This is real freedom, that you live your life by your own mind, not by the expectations and fears of people. Take the example of Bhagat Singh. He did not care for his life because his mind had already become free. The prisons of the British could confine his body, but could not confine his thoughts and courage. This is real freedom. The body can be in captivity. Situations can be against you. People can criticize you. But if the mind is firm, then you are undefeated. Now ask yourself, does your mind get shaken by what people say? Do you step back in fear when situations come? Do others' thoughts take away your freedom? If yes, then understand you need to make your mind strong, and for this, you have to adopt some rules. First, listen to others' opinions, but do not become their slave. Second, do not try to run away from fear, face it. Third, when situations are difficult, tell yourself, I will not let my mind loose. A mind like iron is the one that becomes stronger with every blow. Just as iron becomes harder in fire, the mind becomes undefeated in difficulties. If you truly want real freedom in life, then do not give comfort to your mind. Put it into challenges. Because remember, the day your mind stops shaking from any fear, any situation, and any person's words from that day, you will become the most free person in the world. So, from today, decide I will make my mind strong like iron. I will not lose to situations. I will not stop because of people's words, and I will not run from fear. Because when the mind is free, only then life truly becomes mine. This is real freedom. This is the greatest thing in life. So friends, remember, making the mind strong is like going to the gym. The only difference is that here not dumbbells, but your pain, your difficulties, and your emotions are your training machines. The more you endure, the stronger you become. If these words have touched your heart, then surely your mind has become a little more like steel. Now it is your turn. Like this video, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel, because more such interesting and powerful videos will keep coming. And remember, the mind is yours and you are its master.